So session 2 of our implant minutes is going to talk about spinners. What is a spinner? So you go and place your implant, and by the time you're done placing it fully to depth, you find that you have very low stability. Why did that happen? Let's investigate further. Essentially, when the implant goes in, you have engagement at the crest and potentially at other areas of high engagement, meaning such areas as the floor of the nose, floor of the sinus. Sometimes it can be the boundaries of those cortical plates, and that inner region can have very low stability. So if you go and look at D3, D4 type bone, and if you follow the exact osteotomy prep protocols without studying the CBCT, you can find that you've actually over enlarged or taken away that stability that's needed by following the exact protocols. So what can you do at that point? Well, you have the choices to go longer if the anatomy allows it. That's always our first choice. Second would be to go wider, but you got to respect at least 1 millimeter of bone on the buccal and 1 millimeter of bone on the lingual, but that's the minimum. The other option is to bury your implant. So if you have low torque, less than 35 Newton centimeters, recommend burying your implant with a cover screw and coming back to restore that implant. The implant, as long as it has no motion underneath the tissue, no pressure, will osseointegrate. So again, going wider is not my first choice because again, you lose more bone at the crest and that critical buccal to lingual diameter. What do you do after that? Well, wait 3 months on average, and then when you expose your implant, get an 𝐼𝐴𝐧𝐿 reading or implant stability quotient reading to ensure that your implant is stable and ready to go. Hopefully that's been helpful, and see you in the next implant minute.